Of meeting Master Vernon, and I would like him to introduce himself. Please, guys, introduce yourself, sir.
Absolutely. How you doing? My name is Master Vernon. I am a fourth degree Cookie certified Taekwondo black belt master, teaching in Grand Tiger Martial Arts here in Temple Hills, Maryland. Hi, pleasure to meet everyone.
Thank you. And Master Vernon, could you please do us the honor of letting us know what led you to being part of the Taekwondo community?
Absolutely, absolutely. So when my son Vernon Jr. was 3 years old, it was just so much going on and being so busy that after you pick him up from daycare, you sit him down in front of the TV, and one day I watched something that he was actually watching on TV, and I was like, oh no, I don't really want him sitting down with this. I couldn't figure it out. It's not like it was Scooby Doo or anything like that. So I said I wanted to put him in something a little bit more structured. So his mom and I, we looked around and we actually found Grand Tiger on Google. And so we decided to come up. It was located in our area, so we decided to come up, and we decided once we got here that we loved it. It was the Korean culture being taught by actual Koreans, and so we decided to put him in it. And to this very day, he's still in it now. So he started out at 3. He's 18 now, and still going strong.
All right, thank you so much. And I was informed by someone that you used to be in the Army. How has your training as a veteran in the Army helped you to combine your knowledge as a veteran and also being a Taekwondo master? How have you been able to combine the two together, and is helping you to help the kids to be better people? How have you been able to do that?
So it's a fine line between the both. The military gives you the Army. The military gives you this strong sense of discipline, of being structured.
Okay.
And Taekwondo affords the same thing. So it gives you that discipline, that structure. I think that one of the things where Taekwondo has the one up on the military is that not only does it give you the discipline and the structure, but it gives you the confidence. It gives you the everything that's embodied into being in life, and to sucking it in and giving it back out just as well as you received it. So if you got it in as 100, you receive it back out. You take it back out as 1,000.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, so my next question is, as we all know, the kids are full of energy. How do you keep them focused while you're still making the class fun?
Oh, absolutely. So that is one of that's a very good question, but it's actually pretty interesting. Well, first of all, I tell the parents, never send your kids in here sugared up on me already, because for some odd reason, kids are already born with this Duracell battery that is just like their energy level is just already high. But when they come in, you have to take each kid on a case by case basis and deal with their energy level, and see where to focus and channel that energy at. You have some kids that will come in that they just have energy that they just want to run. You have kids that have energy that they just want to exert and just punch.
Yes.
And so, you look at those activities, and you have to look at like how many you have in the class for that day that's actually exerting whatever energy or output that they're trying to do. And you have to tailor your class around that. It's definitely not where you come in and say, okay, this is what we're doing, A, B, C, and then that's it. Sometimes you get in, you say, we're doing A, B, C, and the kids will come in, and now you got D, E, and F to add to it. So it's just all about working with the kids and their energy.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Also, right here, I know a lot of people are so fond of you, Master Vernon.
Thank you.
What is the main trait that you feel they see in you that makes them want to always go like, oh, is Master Vernon around today? Because I see the kids, they're like, is Master Vernon around today? My daughter would tell me, Mom, you know what day it is? Today is Master Vernon's birthday. And the other kids would go like, oh, Master Vernon is in here today? Oh man, he's not around today. What are we gonna do? So what is a particular trait that you see in you that the kids want to emulate?
I think what it is that, something that my mom instilled in me, and my uncle before he passed away, my mother's brother, and it's just always been there with me. Is that kids are people too. You know, we can't continue to look at kids as, you know, as just a commodity and just brush them off. You know, they're people, they have feelings, you know, and, you know, a lot of kids, they will grow up now when you learn to talk to them and not at them. You know, they will grow up and understand that they are a person, they have feelings, and people recognize those feelings. And that's what I try to do. I try to, as I am dealing with the kids, as I say, I deal with each of them on an individual basis as well as a group. Everybody has a different feelings, and, you know, I try to realize that, you know, with a lot of the kids, you know, what might be, you know, nothing to someone could be everything to someone else. And I take those into consideration. And I just try to talk to them, and I just try to be a part of their lives. You know, I literally, you know, come in and I want to know how their day was. What did they do today? So.
Great, great, great. Thank you so much. Also, what's one lesson from Taekwondo that you think every child should learn?
A lesson from Taekwondo that I think every child should learn. I'm going to be, there are quite a few, but the one that rings out most would be self-confidence and self-control. I think that a lot of kids nowadays, they don't really believe in themselves. So even when we're doing our testing, you know, and they'll see other kids doing things, they'll be like, I can never do that. And I'm always telling them, never say that you can't do something. Never say you haven't even given it a try. And then they'll go about it, and I will teach them, and I'll show them how to do it, and I'll show them how to balance and control themselves. And they'll be like, wow, Master Vernon, I did it. And I was like, I knew you could do it. You know, so I think that's one of the things I think every child should be able to get, and that's that self-control and that self-confidence in themselves, and believing that they can do whatever it is they want to do in life. Whatever, and I tell them all the time, anything worth doing is worth doing well. So if you're going to even attempt to do anything, you put your best foot forward. And as long as you have actually given it a try, you have succeeded. Even if you haven't reached the goal that you wanted to, you have succeeded. And sometimes I tell them all the time, failure is not a bad thing. Sometimes you fail to increase yourself and see where you need to better yourself at, so that you can get better, so the next time it comes to you doing it, you will master what it is you're trying to reach.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Have you seen a shy kid that right now they're so confident of themselves? You want to tell us about a particular kid that right now they're so confident as a leader while they're doing their skills in Taekwondo? You want to tell us about it?
So you have kids that will come in here, and they're very shy. You know, a lot of my younger kids were born in the time where the pandemic was very, very high. And so now they've reached that age where they don't really have a lot of the social skills, because they were, you know, kept away from other kids. They were isolated. They weren't able to be around. So they have this shy timidness about them, and they get on the mat, and they're, you know, and they're afraid to do. But, you know, when they're home, you know, their parents say, man, they are like they had a box of sugar and can't stop. But when they get here, it's totally different. So one of the things that I try to do is that I try to teach them that the kids that are on the mat with them are just like them, that they are just like them, that they, you know, no matter what it is, whether it's a difference in gender, whether it's a difference in race, whether it's a difference in height, whether it's just a little bit difference in age, they are still just like you. And believe it or not, if you open up yourself and try to talk to them, you'll find out that they will become friends. And I've noticed that a lot of kids in Taekwondo, they have started that journey together as little tigers, is what we call our little tigers, our 3 to 5 year olds, and they've grown into teenagers, and they're going to school together now and everything and all, and they've built that rapport. They've gotten out of that shy role, and not only has it helped them come out of their shy role, but now they're showing that to other people, to other kids, to help bring other kids out of where they've been. So it's like each one, reach one, teach one. So it's like that's what they're doing.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. And our last question. If a parent is listening right now and thinking about signing up their kid, what should you, or rather, what would you say to them?
I would tell them honestly, and this honest, if you're thinking about signing your child up for Taekwondo, you are doing the right thing, okay? Because not only does it teach them the discipline. Not only is it going to teach them the confidence, not only is it going to help them get that balance that they need, not only just for their fighting skills, but it's going to give them that balance that they need in life. But also, it's going to teach them that nobody bothers me. So when your child goes out there, and you can feel a little bit safer knowing that your child knows how to take care of yourself. But the biggest advice that I can give anybody is that when you put your child in Taekwondo, you should do it with them. You know, you're never too old. Our youngest student is 3, and our oldest student is 75, and she just got her black belt, and she's still going. So I tell people all the time, do it with your kids, because your kids will take a lot more interest into it. It's like, wow, my mom and dad is doing this too. Oh, this is great. It's a great family bonding building exercise.
Wow. So there we have it today with Master Vernon. So next time we'll have him again, and he's going to be talking to us about other things that will make us to be better people in the community. Thank you so much, Master Vernon. But before he goes, he has to show us what it looks like being a 5-star degree. I believe that's what he said. So please go ahead, Master Vernon. We'll take that.
Okay, I will. I can do a form that I teach the kids to do, gee, Destiny, give me a form to do. Give me. Huh?
A form that you teach the kids?
Yeah.
You could do the Navy belt.
High red. Okay, so this is our high red belt. So all our forms are called Taekwondo forms, and this is Taekwondo Paujan, and this is the high red belt form that the kids do. This is the last form in the Taekwondo form, which then once they master this form, they start reintroducing themselves to all the other forms that they learn, so that they can now become a black belt. So this is Taekwondo Paujan. Get myself a little distance here. And ready up. Jimmy. See? Jump. Hey! Sure. So that's it. Thank you.
There we have it. Thank you, Master Vernon. See you guys next time on LT